the Borderlands 3 settings for some reason, because I run a ultra widescreen, but that is not going to be an issue for much longer. That is not going to be an issue for much longer. So, because we're going to be swapping out the monitor, I'm going to downgrade from an ultra wide to a standard standard monitor, and then that way we don't have to deal with this issue anymore. But yeah, every time different games, I have to keep changing the canvas, because some games are played full screen, some are played windowed, and it's just really annoying on an ultra wide to constantly have to adjust and resize the application. So we are going to be swapping to a new monitor soon, solely because of this issue. Really? It's as if Minecraft is foreboding my fate as I work towards fixing this mess. Alright, so thank you, Zentorf Gaming, for pointing that out on my canvas. I was unaware that it was still set to that. And we got that sorted now. Alright, so what was I working on? Getting our various things made. So we're going to need a circuit. I'm going to have to make a couple of circuits, so I'll probably do a few things to do that. Thanks, Dragon. I am doing a series of Greg Tech. I have a whole bunch of Greg Tech episodes pending editing. So what I've been doing is, while all of that stuff is getting edited, I'm doing live streams of the stuff that I'm doing in between them. So ore processing, cleaning up the pollution, base building, mining, general shenanigans. A lot of that stuff's going to be live streamed. And just so you guys still have content and know that I'm not just up and disappearing. But yeah, the intention is to actually play through the entire pack. I don't know if I have enough whiskey for it. But that's the intention. That's the intention, is to play through the entire pack. I mean, I finished FTB Interactions. How much harder could this be? Right? I feel myself cringing as I say this. Because I know how much harder it will be. But being someone that's actually completed a fair share of Greg Tech packs, I can say that so far, of all the ones I've played through, this is the hardest to start. This pack is brutal in the beginning. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Wait, I have a piston? Really? The thing that makes this one so difficult isn't actually the Greg Tech, it's the mob difficulty in the beginning. It's the infernal mobs, and the fact that the spawners are so hard to break. That's what makes it hard. That is the single thing that makes it so difficult. Now, once you get probably MV, HV tier, get some decent armor going, decent equipment, then it's not so bad. The GregTech part of it isn't bad. It's just a little bit of a learning curve. I know most of the machines, but I'm used to the newer GregTech. This is a little bit older, so things are different. Like, we don't have to make cells of everything to use things in the newer ones. We can just import the fluids. So that makes it a lot easier. But it's just an adjustment that I have to make, and it's fine. But yeah, the mobs are rage-inducing. There was an episode I did, if you have been watching my series, there was an episode I did early on that I titled Lich Tower with a... or would you like some salt with your Lich Tower? I raged. I nearly quit the pack. I was so angry at that tower. And I don't know if Ryan was... I think his voice got cut out of that because of a recording issue. But he was like laughing at me that entire episode. And at one point when we were discussing my deaths over and over and over again on that, we like cracked jokes about how I was almost as salty as him, which is pretty salty. So it was entertaining, to say the least. One thing I will say, though, is I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but it could be because I haven't been online, but this is supposed to come up with an issue like every 72 hours or so of use. And I haven't had any issues pop up. I haven't had to do any maintenance or repair on my EBF. Knock on wood. But I thought that was fantastic so far. Alright, so we already have a... Oh yeah, we'll get through it. We will get through it. The overworld will be a toxic dump, but we'll get through it. Alright, so we already got a piston. So really we just need the rods, the circuit, we already got the motors, and we already got the copper wire. We actually can just make this now. I just need the circuits. You know, it's almost as if the gods are smiling on me today. Alright, I need a chest to put the stuff in. Alright, so MV circuits. We're not doing that recipe. I'm gonna need 2 copper wire. I already got that, and I already got those. Alright, cool. Should be some copper wire right here. So we're gonna slap this in here. And I should have the other parts upstairs. Really need to make a staircase. What kind of casings are these? Steel casings. Why do I have 34 steel casings in there? You know what? I was just thinking, I don't think I even needed to make these rods. There's 2 rods right here. Alright. Got the wire on me. Got all that. Okay. Yeah, when we did FTP interactions, I think that pack took 6 months, 7 months, something like that. It was definitely one of the longer packs I've done. My friends still believe I was completely insane. They couldn't believe that I actually completed it. But we did. Oh, hello. 2 MV circuits. What do you give me? Rubber? Alright. I'll take it. It's kind of funny. I think 2 MV circuits is exactly what I need for... Oh, it is. Except that I need 2 robot arms. I still need to make another one. Alright. This is fine. I actually have just enough motors to complete this little project of ours. So really, we're just waiting on aluminum processing. And that's okay. We will get this done. I need plates. Plates. Do I have aluminum plates? No. Alright, so I'm gonna need 6 more aluminum before I can continue. You're charged. Steam's at about halfway mark. There's the piston. The 2 rods. Three wires, 2 motors, and a circuit. Alright, so there's the second mechanical arm. Don't know why I can't stack these, but I can stack those. That makes no sense, but that's fine. That's fine. For right now, I'm going to put this away. This was in here. We will be using those again shortly, but I want the inventory space. Alright, come on, loot bag. Give me something nice. You gave me saplings and dynamite. Is that what you gave me? Saplings and dynamite? That is indeed what you gave me. Alright. Well, I mean, it was technically something nice. What did I get for that one? It must have all gone in my bags. We have a soldering alloy ingot. And that's it. One soldering alloy ingot. Alright, fantastic. Alright. Let's see. What else do we got in here? Diamond shield question mark? You know, I actually haven't used the combat mod, like, because of key bindings and stuff. I am gonna work on making vanadium steel though. Durability modifier times 5. Wow. And there's the puppy. Does the dense obsidian plates require the MV vetter? Dense obsidian. Oh, well, I'll be danged. It does. So we do got to make the MV bending machine. Interesting. And it takes 3 minutes for this recipe. I mean, we have this much EU storage. I'm not worried about it as far as this goes. But that's a little crazy. Now, one thing I have been considering while we're waiting on some of this other stuff is how to properly handle power with the pollution and such, because with the pollution, we're going to have to keep our power away from a lot of the stuff. There's no way around it. We got to do it. And I'm trying to figure out like the best way to handle that. And I think we're going to have to set up a series of battery buffer arrays. It will require some chunk loading. There's no doubt about that. But I think what we're going to end up doing is we're going to have one like section or chunk that is devoted to power processing. And maybe a couple of chunks, because I know a chunk loader does a 3x3, but I think we're going to end up having one that's devoted to power and processing instead of having it all spread out like this. We're probably going to have to do some sort of a stacked vertical setup. And we're going to have some sort of a battery buffer array, is what I'm thinking. We're going to need some serious power storage, and it will take a while to fill it up at first, and that's perfectly fine. The main point of it will be so that we have multiple amps of power storage. And we can set up like 16 amp lines going all over the place. Is what it's going to boil down to. And we're running out of... Did you run out of... You did. You did. But that's the overall plan, is to automate a lot of this stuff better. Because as you saw just there, if I'm not paying attention, our power shuts down pretty fast. Oh, that's out of steam probably. Is there any fertilizer around? We're completely out. Okay. Well, this will at least get us going up there. It may take a minute, and that's fine. Hopefully he has kept the water connected. It looks like he did. And yes. This will take a while to heat up. Kind of curious of what he was working on. Oh, these are all molds, fortunately. All right. Okay. time for everyone's second favorite game, Melt the Enderman. This has to be probably my single most used usage of coins. Right here. That was a lot faster than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting many Endermen. Okay, that's one of the super Endermen. But he's not regenerating. So we didn't end up lucky this time around. Yeah, we're only getting our typical 8 this time around, which is fine. It's fine. Soon. How are we doing on Steam? We could probably do 1 or 2 more runs. Fortunately, we didn't run out of Creo, so we're still good there. We just need to get our fertilizer going again. Hey, you're not quite there yet. You're getting there. Slowly but surely. So this actually doesn't do anything. I wonder if I can fix that. Because these aren't used anymore. What are you? You are asbestos and you are antimony. Alright. Alright. Maybe, just maybe, I can do something. Alright, it will slowly start producing it. It's not gonna pull any out just yet, but for now I can go and put this in the main tree farm. And we can move on with our lives. Maybe. Wow, that's really blowing through that pretty fast, isn't it? All right. Fair enough. Let's take a look at you. You're slowly recovering. We need 3 more. You are technically capped. Let's put another in there. Okay, so what to work on while we wait on all this stuff? Given the fact that we have infernals, I don't think we're anywhere near where we need to be combat-wise. I mean, I do have this axe, which is actually really nice. Like, really nice. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know what we should work on. We'll put the TNT in here. Surely Ryan won't do anything bad with a bunch of TNT. So, what to do? We can... Honestly, I actually don't know what to do. We're waiting. I mean, we could work on building stuff for benzene, but again, that requires materials that we're not at a point of using. We could do the lubricant. But I don't think that would really help us. Maybe look into building mob farm? Oh, he gave me an apiary. And apparently storage cart modules. Ryan will be happy. This barely goes through anything. That one blows through the stuff. Okay. Is it filling up nicely? Oh yeah, that one's already full. That one's full. So it's slowly... Oh, whoa, we got buildup. We're not really burning Creo. Alright. We gotta make more polluting things. More! What if this is what it feels like to be an industrialization capitalist? Not caring for the environment, polluting everything. Lubricant. La da dee 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 doo. Ba dum ba da dum. Ba da dum. Do 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 do. Seven. Yeah, I know that we need to save our power, but at the same time I also need a lot of cells of lubricant, so I figure we'll process the lubricant. That could be something we can work on while we're waiting on stuff. We could also go and hit more mica over there. We do have a mica and casterite vein out there. I have a diamond vein that we can hit. We could start working on these. And just kind of clearing them out. Wait, we can centrifuge lava for tungstate? Good to know. So it wants us to get a basic pump, 64 mining pipe, a dolly, which we have, 4 gold tanks. Alright, let me... What does a gold tank require? Gold tank. A normal tank, some double gold plates, and some screws. Oh, and clear glass panes. Which can be made by just pouring molten glass. Into a thing. Or we can take 4 clear glass and make the clear glass panes. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with this. In fact, that could be what Master Ryan was doing. So we should look into this then. So we need to make 4 of these. So we're going to need 16 gold ingots into gold plates. Do we have any gold plates laying around? It looks like we have plenty of gold screws. So that's a good sign. Let's just kind of take a look at things just to see if possibly there's gold plates laying around. I'm not seeing any so far. We have blocks, but not so much plates. We got plenty of that though. Let's put this stuff away for Ryan. He will be happy to see that we got an apiary, because he has been wanting those for his bees. Throw this in here too. Keeping the rest. Now, what's a good way to make the double plates? Could do that. That's an MV recipe. That's MV, that's MV. Okay. So really we're doing it the shaped way. There's no... We can't do it immediately with our current progression. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Let's take a look and see how our lubricant is going. We are currently at 6. These are growing slowly. How are you doing over here? 62, very good. You need some fuel. Alright, we'll throw this other one upstairs, and we're going to take a look and see what else we need. Because I think we have the 64 pipe, and I think there's a pump here somewhere too. I know I'm not crazy. I know I saw all this stuff somewhere. That's a fluid extractor. Where did it go, though? Because I could have sworn we had like 2 stacks of mining pipes somewhere. In fact, I thought it was in this chest. But I'm not seeing it. Wait a minute. Okay, there's mining pipe. So that will take care of the mining pipe one. So really we're just missing the basic pump. But I'm not seeing the basic pump. And I could have sworn he built one. We have a miner here. Was the pump never made? Well, we have all these electric pumps. Two circuits, some large bronze pipes. So it's mostly the circuits we're gonna need. Okay. And for that, I need resistors. We have an assembler. We can make these cheap. Copper wire, glue. And coal or carbon or charcoal. Wait a minute. Does charcoal give us less? No. Why is this one showing 4? So we have that, we have charcoal dust. I don't understand why it's showing 4 on those. Wait a minute, I have charcoal on me. I'm batting a million today. All right, so you got some fine copper wire. You know what? Let's actually do enough to cap this out. So that's going to be 4 runs. So we're going to need 4 charcoal and whatever on the glue. Probably 2 buckets of glue or 2 cells of glue or whatever. Do I have any empty cells? I do. I have empty cells. And I have glue for days. I have so much glue. Alright, so we're gonna need you. I'm gonna stick you right there. And grab our charcoal. Now make our resistors. I think other than resistors, we also need red alloy wire. Do I have any of that laying around in here? None right there. I do have some of this though. So we'll just make 16. Okay, so it's making 8 per, no? No, it's making 4 per craft. So why do we have conflicting recipes? Oh, the 8s are annealed copper. I see now. I see now. Okay. 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 How much do we have in here? Probably enough for 2, 3 more crafts. I don't care, to be perfectly honest. Where's my plunger? Plunger's upstairs, probably. Yes. I know it seems like a waste, but right now I have more rubber than I know, or more glue than I know what to do with. And given the amount of rubber I'm making constantly, I'm fine. How are we on Steam? Wow. That, yeah, that's eating through it pretty fast. This might give us what we need, though. So we'll see. Well, maybe not. We're gonna be just shy. I might have to, I mean, I know it's gonna go through all of it, but I'm going through so much RF and Steam. Or not RF, but EU and Steam. I'm like worried my Steam reserve is not gonna survive this. We might be okay. We might actually be very okay. We might actually have enough here to actually make the 8 cells we need for the quest. That would be fantastic. Alright, let's walk away from the machine. Hopefully it stops making noise. Ah, there we go. We're gaining on Steam now. Fantastic. So we're not producing enough steam to maintain it. I think we're actually going to need to add another boiler. Yay! More boilers! But now, in some older videos, I saw you can just do this, and oh my god, you can. Let's go get more. I actually had no idea that you can just right-click the tanks with this. Everything else, it doesn't let you right-click it to fill the cell. This is fantastic. Well, there we go. Oh, and it gives us some seed oil. But we're going... Well, do I want the seed oil or do I want the LV loot bag? I got the loot bag. Potions of strength. And apparently that was it. Okay, this is fine. I really need to empty my inventory. Can I put this in here? Oh, I can at least fit that in there. I am going to burn some coins because I have no room for the coins. So, let's grab ourselves some copper cable and some diodes and some good, oh, I could have burned 40 coins for some resistors. Heh, that's good to know. So I still got 5 coins left that I need to burn on something. It lets me make iron rods and brass rods and stuff with this, but it doesn't let me use them on other things. Could do the Certus Quartz route. That would actually be nice. I did forget that we could use coins on these. We get 8 resistors, 8 vacuum tubes. And that's enough for like 4 circuits. Get some glass. What else can we get in here? Get oil, Creo, lubricant, nitrogen we haven't unlocked yet. I'm hearing like noises in the background from Puppy that's making me paranoid. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. That takes 20. That would clear up a slot, and then I can get rid of this. Alright. That's what we'll do. We'll just grab some Viz shrooms. Because we might need some Viz shrooms. For something. There we go. There we go. Alright. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, some of this stuff doesn't have anything, but some of it does. I can't learn anything from some of this, so that's fine. Cool. Gain some knowledge to work with. Put you away. Put this in here for right now. So we need 2 more ingots to even be able to make the casing that we need. We should have everything for this, though. Because we don't need a lot. And that will make our circuits. At least as many as it can make. Alright, so while that's making circuits, and we're waiting on this to fill up, let's take a minute to look at vanadium steel. Because we're going to need a bit of it. So what all are we going to need to make this? How do we even get this? I know it's electrolyzing. The real question is, okay, dust washer. Wait, can a centrifuge just separate those? Really? Takes 16 seconds, but alright. Alright. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. And then the vanadium steel. We're gonna need a chrome. It is an NV electrolyzer. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Is that it would be an NV electrolyzer. But you know what? We do get some aluminum from this as well, and we are going to need more aluminum. And I believe I have a redstone vein that will get us what we need. So we're gonna have to make an electrolyzer. We're gonna want the assembler first, but we are gonna have to make an electrolyzer. Good to know. Also, another thing that's kind of interesting and good to know is we had just enough to make 6 of these, which is the minimum to use up the boards we have right now. Let's set all this right here. Ryan will randomly find it here one day, and we'll be wondering why we randomly put it there, and we just won't tell him. He'll just be wondering why it's there, and it'll be glorious. It'll be fantastic. Okay, so it was 2 per. Good. Alright, so that will make those. How much steam do we have? How are we doing on steam? Are we still growing? We're at 1.7. I should be able to safely do 1 right now. Okay. Weirdest craft shape ever, but hey. Now, I believe we were after gold tanks for the quest. And I have a puppy chasing things underneath my desk. Master Rook, might I inquire what you're up to? What's in your mouth? Where did you get this? Where did you get that random piece of plastic from? Well, at least he didn't eat it. Is that 2 or 3? I can't tell. We'll find out here in a second. It was 3. More casings. I'm really wondering why Ryan is making all of these casings. And that task is now done. I don't know where that task is. Oh, I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay, so these 3 are done now. We have to go to the Nether, and then we need this made. Oh, shoot. I should have saved some of those. Well then, we will fix that through coins. I mean, yeah, I can make vacuum tubes, but why? I gotta use up these coins. Not seeing anything else here that I would want. Do I have red allo cable just laying around? I have bolts. No cable though. All right. That'll make us 2 circuits, which I think is actually all the circuits we need to make this thing. I think we only needed 2. Alright, let's take a look at the steam, because we do need 1 more aluminum. I think we're in a good spot. Take a look at this. It says it's running fine. I see no errors. Batteries look good. Let's get our last aluminum going for the casing. And then Got those, got those, got those, got these. And yeah. So we're pretty much just waiting on this one aluminum. So once that's done, we can make our assembly machine. We are going to need to do the electrolyzer and the metal bender as well. So it looks like we're going to be needing to make a lot more things. So I'll probably go with the electrolyzer next, just so we can get more aluminum going as well. And then look into getting the EBF its own power source. Like doubling up these batteries and getting it its own power source. Now, we were looking at using this. This uses a lot of power to distill things. And we're kind of thinking about doing benzene. I mean, I don't know if it'll be enough, but it's what we're thinking. I already grabbed him. Herpeter. I grabbed him and didn't even realize. No! I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I can't believe I did that. Ah. All right. And it probably wouldn't work. Running low on wrought iron. Well, I should probably make an arc furnace at some point. I think an arc furnace gives me the ability to make wrought iron. In fact, I think I could take it and turn my aluminum snafu back into an ingot too. Alright. Before I mess things up again, let's get out of here. Oh, I'm gonna need to make a LV casing too, aren't I? Alright, I'll get that going here in a second. Take you, we'll take you, and you, and you. Alright. Do I have it already here? Oh, I do. Okay, so these go on the bottom. These on the top. 2 circuits. 2 of those, and we have our MV assembly machine. Yay! Alright, now, we'll claim that in a second. Did I see that? Yeah, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else did you require? Just 2 circuits? Alright, so let's set these 2 aside. Right here. I'm going to set this aside as well because we'll use it later. We're not going to use it right now. And let's go get an LV casing made. We're actually going to need to make several of them. Yeah, let's make 3 of them. That way I can have the transformer for the assembly machine and the electrolyzer. There is a certain puppy here informing me in his own little way that I might need to wrap things up and play with the puppy. We really blew through this game. This is why our base is a polluted hellscape. Like, it's so bad you can't even see it out there, and we got like particle effects constantly. It's fine. Here soon the ores and stuff are gonna be disappearing too, I think. I think like cobble turns to gravel and all sorts of stuff deteriorate. It's fine. Dirt turns to sand. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. I should probably look into Z-tones. What do I want to do for Z-tones? Because it's X-tones when I'm used to it, but let's see. Z-tone. What would I want to do? Oh, it requires ice to make that. Oh, I don't understand the point of that recipe right there. I guess for resetting it? The ice. Okay, we'll need to make a silk touch pick at some point then. Oh, MV bending machine. That was the other thing I needed. Because you got to get the chunk loaders going. Do I have tin cable here? I don't think I do, actually. Alright. I know there's some wire down below. I'm just going to make a stack of it because I'm always needing it. Apparently completed another quest in the process of that. Make 2 more transformers. They'll be used shortly. I believe that was it. Alright, so all we gotta do is hop into the nether and hop out. Is it polluted out here too? Fantastic. Alright. I don't see where my pants are. Oh, there they are. Alright, well, let's get in before we get debuffs. Alright, and let's get out. Because, yeah. That was a lot of vampires in there. And I didn't have... Oh, I do have a wooden sword on me, but I wasn't ready. That was a lot of vampires. That was not happy times. At all. Wow. Alright, so this is now complete. So we completed this. We got the assembler made. What else can we do? Real quick. Oh, we apparently completed this too. Cool. I'll claim that later. I don't have inventory for it right now. And, oh, that's interesting. So you can make seeds and grow them. So if we find those flowers, we can grow them. Oh, wow. And, And it'll give us glowstone. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, let's at least take a look at the electrolyzer, because I know we're going to need to make it. Silver wire, 2 circuits, the casing, okay. Let's get that on there. We have you, so we'll take you off for now. And then bending machine. Let's take a look at you. Motors, pistons. All right, we'll get you slotted as well. And I think that will be what we work on next. I will work on getting... Actually, no. What we're going to work on next is getting benzene and our gas turbines. Yeah, we definitely need to get that going. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing next, is making 4 gas turbines and getting a benzene setup going. Actually, no. No. I'm going to do 6 turbines. And getting a setup that can power and go through all 6, and then it'll be an infinite loop, so that as long as it has charcoal, it will have what it needs to power everything. So that will be what I work on after getting these other 2 things done, because we need to be able to just throw in a whole stack of aluminum and come back later and get a stack of ingots out. We can't be doing this one at a time, waiting on steam stuff. So I will look into that solution. I will also look into replacing the blocks in the roof and ceiling with non-vanilla blocks, because here soon those are going to start changing, and that's when things are going to start getting bad. And I might also look into relocating our animals, because reasons. So with that, this is Hachi signing off, and we will check you guys out later. Have a